Ladies and gentlemen, we gather today to reflect upon a simple yet profound truth. Their story started with a smile. It is easy to dismiss the first moment of meeting as inconsequential, a mere coincidence in the grand scheme of life. But let us pause, for in the wisdom of the Stoics, we are reminded that even the smallest events are not to be taken lightly. The smile, often regarded as a simple and fleeting gesture, holds immense significance in the grand tapestry of human connection. It may seem like a small, almost inconsequential action, yet it is in such moments that the potential for deep and meaningful relationships often begins. When two individuals meet, it is rarely the grand declarations or elaborate gestures that leave the most lasting impression. Rather, it is the subtle and natural actions, like a smile, that create a bridge between their worlds. A smile is a universal language, transcending barriers of culture, language, and circumstance. It can convey warmth, openness, and vulnerability in ways words cannot always capture. At its core, a smile represents recognition, not only of the other person, but also of the shared human experience. It acknowledges that, despite our differences, we are all part of a larger story. A smile is a momentary yet powerful connection that reflects the potential for something more. It is as if, in that brief exchange, two souls have silently agreed to step toward one another, to share in the experience of being human. This seemingly small act carries with it the weight of possibility, offering a glimpse into what could develop from this first, unspoken interaction. Stoic philosophy teaches us that while we cannot always control the events that occur in our lives, we can control how we respond to them. When we meet someone and they offer us a smile, we are faced with a choice: to dismiss it as a mere social convention or to recognize it as the beginning of a meaningful connection. The Stoics understood that our responses to external events define our inner peace and our ability to engage with the world with virtue. A smile, then, becomes an opportunity to choose our response thoughtfully and deliberately. Rather than reacting impulsively, we can approach the moment with an openness that allows us to appreciate the significance of the interaction, no matter how brief it may be. In the context of relationships, a smile can be seen as the first seed of something deeper. It signifies not just a moment of connection, but the potential for growth, understanding, and shared experience. It's easy to overlook this small moment in the rush of daily life. But if we pause and reflect, we see that it carries with it the possibility of developing into a lasting and meaningful bond. Relationships, in the Stoic sense, are not built on the ephemeral highs of passion or fleeting emotions, but rather on the steady, deliberate cultivation of virtue, trust, and respect. And in this sense, the smile serves as the first step toward building that foundation. The Stoics also taught that we should not be attached to specific outcomes. In a world that constantly demands instant gratification, the smile reminds us to embrace the present moment for what it is, without rushing to define it or expect a certain result. The smile is not a promise of eternal love, nor is it a guarantee that a connection will deepen into something lasting. It is simply a shared moment of humanity, a brief but significant intersection of two lives. The Stoic approach encourages us to savor this moment, to appreciate it fully without needing it to evolve into something specific. It teaches us to accept the unpredictable nature of life, recognizing that while we may not control how or when relationships unfold, we can control our approach to them. In the larger context of life, this first smile can also be seen as a reminder of the fleeting nature of all things. Just as the smile is but a brief moment in time, so too are the relationships we form and the experiences we share. The Stoics believed in the impermanence of all things, and understanding this truth allows us to approach each interaction with a sense of gratitude and presence. We do not know how long a connection will last or where it will lead, but we can choose to value it for what it offers in the moment. The smile, in its simplicity, teaches us to focus on the present rather than obsessing over the future. Thus, the significance of a smile is far greater than it may initially appear. It is not just a social gesture, but a powerful symbol of connection, potential, and choice. It is a reminder to engage with others with openness and virtue, to embrace the fleeting nature of life and relationships, and to cultivate gratitude for the small, beautiful moments that weave together the fabric of our human experience. In the philosophy of Stoicism, relationships are not driven by the transient forces of passion or fleeting emotions. Rather, they are grounded in something far more enduring, virtue. A Stoic approach to relationships emphasizes the importance of wisdom, understanding, and the cultivation of character over external circumstances or emotional highs. When two individuals come together, it is not merely their shared feelings or external compatibility that should form the foundation of their bond, but their shared commitment to living virtuously. Virtue, as the Stoics defined it, is the excellence of character and the alignment of one's actions with reason and moral integrity. In the context of relationships, this means that true connection arises not from the fleeting ebbs and flows of emotional intensity, but from the deeper, steadier qualities that each person brings to the table, qualities like courage, justice, temperance, and wisdom. These virtues create a solid foundation for lasting, meaningful connections. While emotions may come and go, a relationship rooted in virtue can weather the storms of life's challenges and grow stronger over time. This Stoic view of relationships also teaches us the value of shared understanding. In a partnership, it is essential that both individuals approach each other with a sense of fairness and respect. When we seek to understand others, not just their actions but also their thoughts, intentions, and emotions, we build a deeper bond. This shared understanding does not mean that both individuals agree on everything or avoid conflict. Rather, it means that they approach one another with a spirit of reasoned dialogue, striving to see things from each other's perspectives and to engage in respectful discourse, even when disagreements arise. Moreover, the Stoics remind us that we cannot control everything that happens within a relationship. Life is unpredictable and people are imperfect. It is inevitable that we will encounter difficulties, misunderstandings, and even emotional turbulence. But rather than seeing these challenges as threats to the relationship, the Stoic perspective invites us to see them as opportunities for growth. Each obstacle, whether external or internal, is an occasion to practice virtue, to be patient, to be forgiving, and to remain grounded in reason. In this way, a Stoic relationship is not one that seeks to avoid difficulty, but one that embraces challenges as part of the journey toward wisdom and moral excellence. In practical terms, this means that in a Stoic relationship, both individuals understand that their bond is not solely dependent on external factors like attraction, convenience, or material circumstances. Instead, it is defined by their mutual commitment to living rightly and growing in virtue together. Each person works not only for their own personal development, but for the growth of the other, encouraging each other to rise above base desires and to pursue the higher aims of life. This shared goal of self-improvement and moral progress strengthens the relationship, providing a sense of purpose and direction that can sustain it even in times of difficulty. The Stoic approach also encourages an understanding that love, in its deepest form, is a choice rather than a mere feeling. This does not mean that feelings of affection and attraction are unimportant, but it suggests that true love is not a passive experience that depends solely on external circumstances or emotional whims. It is an active decision to act in accordance with virtue, to care for the well-being of the other person, and to engage with them in ways that are consistent with moral integrity. This is why Stoic relationships are seen as an ongoing practice, one that requires conscious effort and constant reflection. It is not a relationship defined by fleeting emotional highs, but by the steady commitment to ***, becoming better together ***. In a Stoic relationship, both individuals understand that their worth is not determined by the other's approval or affection. Rather, they find value in their own actions, guided by reason and moral excellence, and seek to foster those same virtues in their partner. The strength of such a relationship lies not in the dependency on the other's love, but in the shared understanding that both individuals are walking a path of growth and self-improvement together, with mutual respect, integrity, and wisdom as the guiding principles. Ultimately, the Stoic perspective teaches us that the foundation of any true relationship is not based on superficial attraction or emotional intensity, but on the cultivation of virtuous character ***. When two people come together with the shared aim of living according to their highest principles, they create a bond that is not only resilient to the challenges life presents, but also capable of evolving and deepening over time, grounded in something much more enduring than the shifting tides of emotion. The concept of fate and providence plays a central role in Stoic philosophy, influencing how we perceive the events of our lives and the relationships we form. According to the Stoics, much of life lies beyond our control. We do not choose when we are born, where we are born, or the specific circumstances that shape our existence. And yet, while we cannot control these external events, we can control how we respond to them. In the context of relationships, this understanding brings a profound sense of peace and acceptance. The people we meet, the way we meet them, and the path that unfolds between us, these are often the result of forces beyond our control. Fate, guided by providence, brings individuals together at specific times and in specific places, setting the stage for a relationship to unfold. However, while the initial meeting may seem like a random event, the Stoics encourage us to see it as an opportunity for growth and learning. Rather than focusing on the randomness or the external circumstances, the Stoic perspective teaches us to focus on how we respond to these events. In relationships, this means that the key to a lasting and meaningful connection lies not in the chance of how or when two people meet, but in their capacity to choose how to engage with one another and how to navigate the complexities that arise. Fate may bring people together, but it is their actions, rooted in virtue, that shape the future of their bond. This understanding of fate also invites a sense of gratitude and humility. Recognizing that we do not control the circumstances that bring us into contact with others allows us to appreciate the present moment. In the rush of daily life, it's easy to overlook the significance of the people we meet. Yet, when we take a step back and reflect, we realize that each encounter is part of a greater plan, a moment of providence that could hold deeper meaning. A smile exchanged between two strangers on a busy street, a conversation sparked by chance at a coffee shop. These seemingly small, random moments can serve as the beginning of something transformative. The Stoic approach encourages us to embrace such moments with an open heart and mind, accepting that what may appear insignificant is, in fact, part of a larger unfolding that we cannot always see. Furthermore, the Stoic idea of providence teaches us to approach relationships with acceptance, and patience, especially when things do not unfold as we expect. It is easy to fall into the trap of thinking that we have control over the course of events, or that we should be able to dictate the outcome of our relationships. But in reality, we must accept that the nature of life and love is unpredictable. There are forces at play beyond our understanding, and relationships, like all things, must unfold in their own time and manner. Instead of trying to control or force an outcome, the Stoic perspective invites us to trust the process, to accept the path that life sets before us, and to focus on our responses rather than external outcomes. This acceptance allows us to cultivate patience, to remain grounded in our values, and to approach relationships with a sense of inner peace, regardless of what challenges or uncertainties may arise. In this way, the Stoic view of fate also underscores the importance of inner freedom. While we cannot control when or how we meet someone, we do have the power to choose how we engage in that relationship. Even when circumstances are challenging or difficult, we can exercise our free will by choosing to act with virtue, wisdom, and compassion. The external events that bring us into each other's lives may be outside our control, but how we choose to interact with one another, how we respond to moments of joy, conflict, or difficulty, is always within our power. Thus, the concept of fate and providence, in the Stoic sense, does not imply passivity or resignation. It is not about waiting for life to dictate the course of events, but about accepting the events as they come and using them as opportunities for growth and moral development. Fate may bring two people together, but it is their shared ability to engage with each other with wisdom and virtue that determines the depth and quality of the relationship. Recognizing that our lives are shaped by forces beyond our understanding encourages us to approach our relationships with humility, openness, and a sense of peace, trusting that the path we walk together will unfold as it is meant to. In the Stoic world, challenges and adversity are not viewed as obstacles to happiness or sources of frustration. Rather, they are seen as opportunities for growth and transformation. This perspective is especially relevant when applied to relationships, which by nature involve complexities, misunderstandings, and difficulties. The Stoics believed that hardship is an integral part of life, something we cannot avoid, but something we can learn to face with courage, resilience, and wisdom. In this light, the trials that come within a relationship are not seen as signs of failure, but as valuable opportunities to deepen the connection, strengthen character, and cultivate virtue. When we encounter adversity in a relationship, it often feels as though the world is testing our bond. Disagreements, differing values, emotional turbulence, and external pressures can all create moments of tension and conflict. However, the Stoics teach us that how we respond to these challenges is what truly defines the relationship. Instead of reacting impulsively or with frustration, we have the opportunity to approach these moments with rationality, patience, and understanding. The ability to engage thoughtfully with difficulty is the foundation of resilience, the ability to endure and emerge stronger from the experience. The Stoic emphasis on *** virtue in the face of adversity ** is crucial here. In relationships, when faced with challenges, the true test lies in how we maintain our principles of justice, wisdom, courage, and temperance. These virtues are not just abstract ideals. They are practical tools that can guide us through the ups and downs of life. When difficulties arise, it is the practice of ** wisdom ** that allows us to view the situation with clarity and to make decisions that are aligned with our values. It is the practice of ** courage ** that enables us to face uncomfortable truths and to address the issues at hand with honesty and integrity. It is the practice of ** temperance ** that helps us remain balanced and avoid becoming consumed by negative emotions or impulses. And it is the practice of ** justice ** that reminds us to approach our partner with fairness, compassion, and respect, even when emotions are running high. The Stoics also recognized that adversity brings an important opportunity to practice ** forgiveness ** and ** acceptance **. Relationships are complicated, and both individuals will inevitably make mistakes. When we face adversity in a relationship, we often experience feelings of betrayal, hurt, or frustration. These feelings are natural, but they are also temporary. What matters most is our ability to ** forgive ** and to move beyond resentment. The Stoics believed that holding onto anger or grudges harms not only the person we are angry with, but also ourselves. By choosing forgiveness, we free ourselves from the emotional burden of past wrongs and create space for healing and growth. Acceptance in this context does not mean passive resignation, but rather a recognition that both we and our partner are imperfect beings, capable of making mistakes, but also capable of change. Moreover, adversity in relationships often provides a chance to practice ** emotional resilience **, the ability to remain grounded and composed in the face of difficulty. Emotions are inevitable, but how we manage them determines our ability to navigate life's challenges. The Stoics taught that we should not suppress our emotions, but rather learn to experience them without being controlled by them. In a relationship, emotional resilience allows us to face difficult situations with a sense of equilibrium, avoiding impulsive reactions and making decisions from a place of wisdom rather than from unchecked emotion. This does not mean ignoring or denying our feelings. Instead, it means acknowledging them without allowing them to dictate our behavior or cloud our judgment. The ability to endure and grow through adversity is not only a source of personal strength, but also a deepening of the relationship itself. In facing challenges together, partners have the opportunity to learn more about each other's strengths, vulnerabilities, and capacities for growth. These experiences create a bond built on trust, shared wisdom, and mutual respect. The Stoic idea that ** growth through adversity ** strengthens not only the individual, but also the relationship resonates deeply here. The shared experience of overcoming challenges together leads to a deeper understanding and appreciation of one another. It fosters a sense of solidarity, knowing that both individuals are committed to the journey of mutual development and improvement, regardless of the obstacles they face. Ultimately, the Stoic approach to adversity in relationships teaches us that challenges are not something to be feared or avoided. They are a natural part of life and a fundamental aspect of love and connection. By approaching these challenges with the right mindset, one that is focused on virtue, emotional resilience, and shared growth, relationships can emerge from hardship stronger and more meaningful than ever. Rather than seeing adversity as a threat to the relationship, the Stoics encourage us to view it as an opportunity to build something enduring, grounded in wisdom, respect, and the commitment to continuous self-improvement. The concept of emotional resilience is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy and plays a crucial role in navigating both the challenges and joys that arise in relationships. The Stoics believed that while we cannot control external events, we have complete authority over how we respond to them. This control over our inner responses is the essence of emotional resilience, and it is precisely this ability to maintain balance and perspective in the face of fluctuating emotions that makes the Stoic approach so relevant to relationships. In the context of love and companionship, emotional resilience allows individuals to face the inevitable ups and downs of life without being swayed by every external circumstance or emotional fluctuation. In relationships, it is easy to become overly attached to certain feelings, whether they are moments of bliss, frustration, or even sadness. These emotions, although natural, can be fleeting and may often lead to impulsive actions or decisions if not tempered with wisdom. The Stoics taught that true peace comes from understanding that emotions, like all things, are temporary, and that our ability to acknowledge them without becoming consumed by them is what allows us to maintain our inner equilibrium. The practice of emotional resilience requires a conscious effort to detach from the immediate emotional response and to create a space for reflection before reacting. When faced with emotional moments in a relationship, whether it be the excitement of love, the frustration of a disagreement, or the pain of loss, the Stoics suggest that we do not act out of impulse or emotional reactivity. Instead, we take a moment to pause, breathe, and consider the situation with clarity. This space between stimulus and response allows us to act in accordance with reason and virtue, rather than being swept away by momentary feelings. In this way, we maintain control over how we engage with our partner and how we respond to the challenges that arise, fostering a sense of emotional balance in the relationship. This principle of emotional resilience also means that we recognize that we cannot control the emotions of others just as we cannot fully control our own emotions. Every individual experiences the world through their own unique lens, shaped by their history, values, and personal temperament. In relationships, it is easy to fall into the trap of thinking that we can influence or control how our partner feels, especially when their emotions are in conflict with our own. However, the Stoic approach encourages us to recognize that emotional responses are personal and often beyond our direct influence. What we can control is our response to those emotions. Rather than trying to fix or change our partner's feelings, we are invited to practice empathy and understanding, supporting them without becoming overwhelmed by their emotional state. In this way, emotional resilience in a relationship is not only about maintaining our own composure, but also offering steady support to our partner as they navigate their emotional experiences. In Stoicism, the idea of accepting what we cannot change is central. This principle applies to relationships as much as it does to life's broader challenges. In love, we must accept that our partner will have flaws, limitations, and struggles, just as we do. Emotional resilience involves accepting our partner as they are, without trying to impose our own expectations or control the direction of the relationship. It means learning to love not just the ideal version of our partner, but the real, imperfect person in front of us. By accepting and embracing this imperfection, we cultivate a deeper sense of love and compassion, which is rooted in understanding rather than in the pursuit of perfection. Another important aspect of emotional resilience is the * ability to recover from setbacks *. In relationships, disappointments are inevitable. Misunderstandings, disagreements, or moments of hurt are all part of the human experience. What sets emotionally resilient individuals apart is their ability to bounce back from these setbacks without letting them define the relationship or cause lasting damage. The Stoics taught that we should approach difficult moments with the understanding that they are transient. By practicing resilience, we prevent small difficulties from escalating into lasting grievances or creating emotional distance between ourselves and our partner. Instead, we focus on finding solutions, learning from the experience, and moving forward with greater wisdom and understanding. Ultimately, emotional resilience in a relationship allows both individuals to remain * centered and balanced * even as the emotional tides ebb and flow. This resilience does not mean suppressing emotions or avoiding the deep, authentic experiences of love, joy, or sorrow. Instead, it means cultivating the ability to experience emotions fully without being controlled by them. It means responding thoughtfully with kindness, patience, and understanding, rather than reacting out of anger, fear, or frustration. When both partners in a relationship practice emotional resilience, they create a strong, stable foundation for their bond, one that is not shaken by the unpredictable forces of external events, but rather grounded in mutual respect, wisdom, and a shared commitment to growth. This balance is the essence of a truly resilient relationship, one that can weather any storm with grace and emerge even stronger. The pursuit of mutual growth is one of the most significant and meaningful aspects of any relationship, and it aligns closely with the principles of Stoic philosophy. In Stoicism, personal development is viewed as a lifelong process of striving toward virtue, wisdom, and self-improvement. This journey, while inherently personal, does not happen in isolation. It is through our interactions with others, particularly those with whom we share deep connections, that we have the opportunity to evolve. In the context of relationships, the idea of * mutual growth * suggests that both partners are not just sharing their lives, but also encouraging each other to become the best versions of themselves. They support one another in overcoming flaws, refining character, and facing life's challenges with wisdom and resilience. The Stoics believed that * virtue * is the highest good, and that each individual's actions should be aligned with reason, moral excellence, and a commitment to justice. In relationships, this idea translates into a partnership built on a shared commitment to living virtuously. The relationship itself becomes an arena for both individuals to practice the Stoic virtues of courage, wisdom, temperance, and justice. Each partner encourages the other to confront weaknesses, temper excesses, and cultivate virtues. Instead of merely seeking comfort or fleeting pleasures, they work together to build a relationship that fosters long-term personal and shared growth. In this way, the relationship becomes a powerful force for self-improvement, as both individuals hold each other accountable to their highest ideals. Mutual growth also involves a * commitment to supporting each other through challenges. Life is full of difficulties, and no relationship is without its hardships. Whether facing external pressures like financial stress or internal struggles like personal doubts or insecurities, a partnership built on mutual growth understands that challenges are not obstacles to happiness but opportunities for learning and development. Rather than retreating or becoming resentful in times of difficulty, both partners support each other, encouraging one another to stay grounded in virtue and to confront hardships with strength and resilience. Stoicism teaches that suffering, while inevitable, can be a source of growth if approached with the right mindset. In a relationship, this mindset allows both individuals to face adversity together, each learning valuable lessons about patience, perseverance, and emotional fortitude. The concept of mutual growth also emphasizes the importance of self-awareness in relationships. Both Stoic philosophy and meaningful partnerships require individuals to engage in continual self-reflection. The Stoics taught that understanding oneself, recognizing one's desires, biases, and limitations is a critical step towards self-improvement. In relationships, this self-awareness allows both partners to better understand how their actions and attitudes influence one another. It encourages openness to feedback and constructive criticism, as both individuals work to grow not only as individuals but also as partners. It is through this self-awareness that they can identify areas where they may need to change, grow, or make adjustments for the betterment of the relationship. In this sense, mutual growth is not a passive process, but an active, ongoing effort of self-examination and collaboration. Moreover, mutual growth in a relationship fosters empathy and understanding As individuals grow and evolve, they come to understand themselves and each other on a deeper level. This mutual understanding allows for greater compassion and tolerance in times of disagreement or difficulty. When both partners are committed to growing together, they recognize that their journey is not just about their individual success or happiness, but about contributing to the well-being of the other. This shared commitment to growth fosters a deep bond of trust and respect, where both individuals know they are not alone in their struggles and that they can count on each other to help navigate life's challenges. The pursuit of mutual growth is not about achieving perfection, but about the continuous process of striving to improve and support each other. It is about encouraging each other to overcome shortcomings, to develop new strengths, and to continuously strive toward the highest version of oneself. The Stoics taught that progress, not perfection is the goal. In a relationship, this idea means that both partners should be patient with themselves and with each other, recognizing that growth is a gradual process that requires persistence, dedication, and compassion. They understand that setbacks will occur, but these setbacks do not define them or their relationship. Instead, they are opportunities to learn and to grow together. Ultimately, the pursuit of mutual growth in a relationship creates a dynamic and evolving partnership. It is not a static bond, but a living, breathing connection that changes and deepens over time. Through this mutual support and shared journey, both individuals become better versions of themselves, and their relationship becomes stronger, more resilient, and more meaningful. This continuous process of growth, both individually and together, creates a relationship that is not just a source of happiness or fulfillment in the moment, but a lasting and enduring source of strength, wisdom, and love. In conclusion, the Stoic philosophy offers a profound lens through which we can view relationships, particularly those that begin with something as simple and beautiful as a smile. From the perspective of Stoicism, love and connection are not mere reactions to external circumstances, but opportunities for growth, mutual support, and the cultivation of virtue. Relationships built on a foundation of wisdom, understanding, and emotional resilience are more than just bonds. They become a shared journey of self-improvement, grounded in the steady pursuit of virtue and character. Through the Stoic view, we learn that adversity is not a threat to love, but an opportunity to strengthen it, and that emotional resilience enables us to remain grounded in our values, regardless of life's fluctuations. As we embrace the understanding that much of what shapes our relationships lies beyond our control, we can focus on our responses and the choice to love with wisdom and integrity. The path to true, lasting love is not one of perfection, but of consistent growth, patience, and a commitment to the virtues that elevate both individuals. Ultimately, a relationship that begins with a smile, rooted in mutual respect, emotional resilience, and the pursuit of shared growth, can transcend the fleeting nature of emotions and external circumstances. It can become a lasting bond, a source of strength, joy, and continual development. By applying the Stoic principles of wisdom, virtue, and acceptance, we can navigate the complexities of love, knowing that the greatest reward lies not in the perfect moments, but in the shared commitment to grow and evolve together, facing life's challenges with grace and dignity.